Do we need different types of physics to reach Alpha Centauri? It depends on how quickly you want to reach there. Let's say you want to reach Alpha Centauri in 100 years. So, how far is Alpha Centauri or Proxima Centauri from here? It's 4 point something light years away, which means if I shine a laser beam at that star system, it's going to take 4 point something, less than 5 years to reach there. But if you want to travel in a standard rocket, let's say the SpaceX Starship to Alpha Centauri, it's going to take you more than 100,000 years to reach there. More than 100,000 years at that speed. So you will reach there, but you will reach there in 100,000 years. Who wants to take that long? There's going to be, God knows how many human generations. If it's 4 generations in a century, okay, and 10 centuries is 1,000 years, so that's 40 generations. 10,000 is 400. So 4,000 generations will go by, roughly, for 100,000 years. So that's ridiculous. So let's say you want to reach in 50 years. How do you do that? Do you need different types of physics, different kinds of physics? No. Physics will remain the same, but you will need different technology. You'll probably need to accelerate your vehicle, your spacecraft, to a certain to relativistic speeds, which means speeds that are comparable to the speed of light. Let's say 0.1 c, 0.2 c, where c is the speed of light. To do that, you will need to use different technology, not the chemical rocket technology that we have today. You would probably need to use light sail technology. And there is a project underway which could become operational in a decade or two, which is called Breakthrough Starshot, if I'm not mistaken. So they plan to make these solar sail equipped micro spacecraft, which will be accelerated to relativistic speeds towards Alpha Centauri, Proxima Centauri, using radiation pressure. So radiation and light itself can exert pressure on and if you have a large enough object like a light sail which is extremely thin, you can use sunlight itself or any other light to accelerate that spacecraft. So you use this micro spacecraft with light sails and you shine laser beams on that. It's going to accelerate that to relativistic velocities, and then those micro spacecraft can reach Proxima Centauri in 20-30 years. That is feasible with today's technology. Almost there. We're almost there. We would need gigawatt lasers, which we will shine from the surface of the Earth onto the spacecraft. So within a decade or two, we may be there. We may have the technology. So you need new technology, not new physics, to reach Alpha Centauri in a reasonable time frame. So we will soon be in a position to send robotic spacecraft to Alpha Centauri in a time frame of about 30 or so years. So the journey will take about 30 or so years. Okay. But sending humans will take longer because we will need a much larger light sail. And you will need a spacecraft that can sustain humans, keep them alive for, let's say, 30 years on a one-way trip, and then 30 years on a trip back, if you can do that. So that's 60 or so years, and so on. So we are still a little bit way off from being able to do that. First of all, we want to send humans to the moon and then to Mars, and then we can think of other things. So yeah, you need new technology, not new physics.